Today's review is an interesting one called The Good Son, starring Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood, in which Elijah Wood plays this kid Mark, who after losing his mother, his dad takes him uh to his uncles and Susan, where he meets up uh Connie and Henry, played by Macaulay Culkin. And at first, uh, Mark and Henry become best friends, but then soon, Henry is revealed to be a menacing, sinister, and really psychotic child and evil one. And and Mark is feeling worried about him, especially when he killed a dog, trying to kill his own sister, and tries to kill his own mother, Susan. And it was up to for her to save either Mark or Henry. Um, and I really thought this movie was actually pretty interesting, mainly because of the two main leads. Mark has a very tragic and sad past where again his mother dies at that with in front while he talks with her, and then enters his funeral, and then has to move to another house and live with other people. While he still feels a little bit sad about his mother's death, and especially when he has a hug with Susan while McHenry's watching them. It's kind of like a heartbreaking scene, is to be honest, especially given his tragic past, and his emotional scene with Susan is a very heartbreaking scene. And when he goes to fight Henry at the end, he made for a very interesting child hero, especially when he narrates the movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. And Henry, played by Macaulay Culkin, is also an interesting one because unlike Home Alone, where he's lovable and fun to watch, he's clearly the opposite because you're really supposed to hate this kid. And I feel like everyone who was a kid sneaking into his movie doesn't want to be friends with Henry because he is truly evil and psychotic. He Not only did he kill a dog, but also he threw a dummy at the streets where it caused 10 cars to crash to each other. No one got injured, according to news reports, but it's really crazy that a kid like him can do something. Got away with doing that? And when he get talks menacing to Connie and Mark after Henry tickles Connie, he is a menacing presence in this. And let when he did want tried to kill Connie by drowning her before she gets saved, that tells you how crazy and horrible this kid is. And also, he's not a very great kid either, cause not only that, cause he also drops an F bomb and smokes me. And again, he tried to throw a rock at Susan so she can die. Tells you that he is not a very good kid, at all. And that ending got me a little touching, not only because Henry unfortunately dies, and you see a bloody rock, and it that's kind of feels sad, honestly, even though how terrible a kid he is. And also, you feel bad for Susan for losing his son, and he has to stay with the kid that he kind of adopts. Does she kind of adopt? Sort of. I wonder how the future would have done and how they show a scene of them. And the other, like the grandma and the other and the uncle, these has good performance, especially in that one scene where where the uncle locked Mark after Mark was threatened to kill Henry with scissors. Um, all in all, The Good Son is a kind of an emotional and kind of psychotic horror thriller. It's not mostly like a horror movie. It's more like a psychological thriller drama. But I guess it counts as kind of horror-ish. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts on The Good Son, starring Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood.